Hello,
How are you?
I'm fine. Thank you.
Yes, I'm very happy to see you again today, and I hope everything is fine. I hope Daddy and the whole family are doing well. Well, so how is the weather in Rabat at this time?
At this time, the weather is cloudy,
Oh, nice, very good. It's cloudy, right? Does it rain? Is it rain?
and it's the sunset.
Oh, it's the sunset, great. So what time is it right now? It's nearly almost 6:30, great. Okay, that's it actually, great. That's the sunset time, great. Okay, so how is school going? Do you still go to school?
Yes, I still going to school.
Great. You know that many students all around Morocco don't go to school because it's strike time, right? In public schools, I mean. All right, so
Yes.
it's fine, great anyway. I'm gonna ask you some questions, great. What is your favorite pet?
Uh, my favorite pet is the cat.
And why do you prefer the cat over other animals?
Because the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam in their time they love the cats and
Actually, great. Yeah, during the the time of the prophets, peace be upon him, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, right? Great. The prophets and even Sahaba, the companions of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, right? They use it to coexist together with the cats, right? All right.
yes.
And every one of the prophets, one of the companions of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, was called Abu Huraira, right? Because he used it maybe to have a cat, right? So, and right, cat is a familiar, right, and a domestic animal among the Muslim community at that time. Very nice, yeah, and it's good, right? It's not that wild animal, right? We got wild cats, but the one that we have at home, right, is mostly kind. Okay, nice. Tell me again why, or rather, how do you usually go to school?
Uh, I usually go to school for taking courses for learn how to speak and write and learn some bases from for the work or
Okay,
uh,
all right. Your
yeah.
attention here. My question was, how do you go to school?
Okay. Sometimes I go school with my parents at the car, and sometimes we walk to the school.
All right. Okay, so I would say sometimes I walk to school. It means I go on foot, and sometimes you say you take the bus or you take
Not the bus. The car.
all right, and sometimes you take your daddy's car, right, together. All right, nice, very good. Yes, sometimes your daddy picks you up, right? Sometimes your daddy
Yes.
picks you up to pick someone up, right? Yeah, it means to, right, take him from place to place using a vehicle, mostly car or something like that. Very nice. Okay, so if you notice, great, Rayane, all the questions I have asked you right now either starts with what, right? Or excuse me, guy, with what. Sometimes I ask you a question with how do you go to school, guy. Sometimes
Yes.
with why do you love that pet, right, or the cat, right? Sometimes who, for instance, does pick you up, right, to school. It's daddy who picks me up, right? Okay, so, and we have many other questions that like this, right? These questions that begins with such question words are called WH questions, Ryan, right? They are called WH questions. Why do we
Yes.
WH questions? Why, in your opinion?
Because their letters are W and H.
Right, because they contain, right? Because they contain the letters either, right? W and H, or sometimes just you know, H or something like that, right? Okay, because you know their you know, letters consist or the word consists of those two letters, right? Either H or W or both, right? So we got what, how, why, who. Do you know many other words, great question words like this? What, how?
Where?
Oh, yes, very good. We got here where. Very nice. Where. And when. Very good. Great. So we also have when. Very nice. Any more? What?
I don't.
Okay. So we also may have here which, right?
Yes, which.
Okay, we can also have here which, great. And we may also have whose, right?
Yes.
Have whose, great. These are question words, great. There might be, you know, a few more others, great, but these are the most common ones, great. Okay, very nice. Now let's see what do we use this question words for? I mean, their meaning, what's their function, what are they used for, right? Let's start with what. We use what to ask a question about what?
The subject or the thing.
Objects, we say, not subject, right? Yeah, right. Use it to ask about objects or things. Very good. Yeah, what here is for objects, right? Or things. Very nice. Yes, good job. Objects or things. You know, sometimes it may be an idea. An idea is also, or an opinion, great, is also, you know, part of these things, great. Okay, now, how about how?
How the
If I
money,
yes, how do you go to school? How do you fix this problem? How do you manage your time? It's all about manner.
the manner, yes.
Oh, la manière en français, right? It's that about the manner, right? Okay. Oh my God, I forgot how to spell manner. Do you think that the spelling of manner here is correct? Sometimes.
I think.
Yeah, we have the
I
end.
think.
Let me check so as not to make any mistake. Oh, yes, it's correct. Yes, very good. Because it's between two vowels, but it's not, you know, great,
Yes.
persistent rule, right? Now, we got here sometimes to ask about the manner, right? How do you do this? How do you do this, right? How do you make it, right? Now, and is this the only use? We would say, for instance, how much coffee do you drink? How many students are in the classroom? Yes.
The number of
The number, right? Yes. We also may use it, right, to ask a question about the number, right? Okay, I say, especially when it's followed by many. We say, how many students are in the class? How many cups of tea do you drink per day? All right, so it's all about manner here, right? And the number, right? Sorry. And something relevant to number or similar is that when I say, how much coffee do you drink? How much water, right, did you drink?
approximative.
One. It's about quantity, right? Okay, it's all about quantity, right? La quantité, right? Quantity, it's basically when you're talking about uncountable nouns, right? I mean, words that we cannot count, which don't have a plural form, like fish, like coffee, the liquids in general, right? Coffee, water, milk, information, money in English, money. We don't say monies, so we say how much money, right? We don't say how many money. Okay, it's uncountable words, right? And the number, this is for countable nouns. How many books? Books, it's a plural form, right? How many cups, right? Plural form. Okay, it's very nice. Good. Now let's move on to here. Why? Why do we use why?
Why the answer, the argumentative
It's an argumentative word, actually. Great. It shows you when you answer this question, you are arguing. I mean, you are
justify.
argumentation or argument. Right. It's to justify, to argue, right? To argue or justify. It's to give a what does it mean to argue or
Opinion.
give a reason, not just a matter of opinion.
Yeah.
Right, reason. All right. It's to show the reason, right? Arguments, reason or argument, right? Okay, that's why we use why, right? Now, what about who?
The person or the subjects.
Very good, people. Exactly, to ask about people, right? We see subjects in the research. We're talking about research in the at the academic level. You know, people, we call them subjects or participants, right? Now, we're talking about people. Now, where?
The place.
That's for the place. Very nice, good, or location. And how about when?
The time.
Time, great. So where and when, great, comes you know, together in pairs, right? And then which?
The thing in the near the object is near of you.
The object is near. I didn't get you, Ryan. I didn't get you.
The object where the distance, the objects in distance and low distance.
You're talking about distance, long distance. I didn't get you. Yeah, right. I'm not sure I got your idea, right? But can you give me an example in a sentence, Ryan? Can you give me an example using which?
Which sentences are the thing?
Give me an example in a sentence, right? Yeah, using which question?
Which sentence is right?
Which sentence in the right? Which means what? Which means that we have
many choices.
Oh, we got different choices. Okay, so and I'm asking you about the right choice or the correct choice or one among many others, right? Okay, so this is for what? Which
comparing, not choosing.
Choice or preference, okay? If I ask you which one, what you like, a coffee or tea, right? Which color do you prefer, right? Or which one do you like, right? Do you want, right? Red or black? So I'm asking you about, you know, you are going to make a preference, right here, or choice, right? So it's all about choice, right, or preference. It means that there are many choices out there. You got to pick one, right? You got to pick up one, right? Now here, choose.
It's a choice, but for the plural, like 2, 3.
It's not a matter of plural or singular. It's not a matter of plural or singular. Do you know how to formulate an example using whose? To check if you're
no.
Oh, okay. So you didn't get it right. So I say whose example here. Say, hey, teacher, I found this phone on the table. The teacher says, whose phone is this, please? Whose phone is this?
For who? For who?
What is it?
For who?
I didn't get it. Can you say that again?
For who?
For whom? Is that what you said? For whom?
No, for who?
Here we say for whom, right? In this case, we say whom, right? Or for whom, right? Whom here, it means just you're talking about the, you know, person, yes. Okay, here it's for position, right? To whom this, right? To whom this thing or this object belong to, right? Okay, when I say whose mobile phone is this, I mean to whom this mobile phone belongs to, right? Okay, so, or belong. So whose expresses position, right? It's for position, right? I'm asking who owns this thing, who to whom this thing belongs to. Now, very nice. If you right now understand what are these question words used for, let's go right away to practice. We got a couple of questions here. You got to, to complete the questions using the right question word. Let me share with you right away the document. Here we go. Can you see the document? The screen?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
We have here some basic, not all of them. We have seen many. Now we have just like 5 or 4. We got 5 basic great question words here. We got who to ask about what, Rayane, as we said?
Person.
Yes, great. Who for people. Good job. Great. And we got what for?
Thing.
Things or objects. Great. Or opinion or idea. Great. Yes, good. And where?
The place.
Place. Remember that we can ask about the time using what, Rayane, right? If you say what time, oh, now we are asking about time because time itself is a thing, right? It's
yes.
Right, yes. Okay, here we go. So we got here where, as you say, to ask about place or location or position. And then we got when for
Time.
time. Great, very good, right? All right, and then why for
The reason.
the reason. Don't forget that. Yes, it's why for the reason, to argue or to give a reason. Now let's move on to the first question here. You got is he? The answer, he is at the cinema.
Where?
Where? Excellent job, right? So the answer is gonna be where, right? Because we are asking a question about what, Rayane?
I don't hear you well.
Because we use where because we are asking a question about what?
The place.
Place. Very nice. Which place are we talking about here?
The cinema.
The cinema. Very nice. Good. Okay, let's go right away to the right side. Is he sad? The answer, because he is ill.
Why?
Why? Very good. Yeah, we say here why. Why did we use why? Which word signifies or implies that we should use why to ask?
Because.
So we hear because when we say because, this is a linking word or a connector, connecting word to ask about the cause or the
cause. Yeah.
The cause is the reason, right? Very good. Now here, is that? We say it is a present.
What?
What? We're asking about things. What's that thing that we are asking about here?
A gift or a present.
Gift, very good. We also call it a gift, yeah, or a present. Great. Have you ever received a gift, Rayane? Or it's
yeah.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
What was? When was the last time you got a present?
Last year, I think.
Oh, that's too long, right? Maybe you deserve a gift, great for you, Rayane. Hello, surprise for you. Okay, what is that? Nothing inside. It's just a box. All right, yes. Now, next is the exam. We say next week.
When?
When? Why do we use when? Where is the time expression? Right? We should use when.
Next week.
Next week, great, means great. This is a time expression or a time indicator. Very nice. When are you going to have your tests? Rayane, have you already taken your tests?
Yes. Yes. Already. I have to.
For squeeze.
Yes.
Okay, nice. All right. Next.
All the tests.
Okay. Let's move on ahead. Right. Is she? She is my sister.
Who is she?
Who is she? We are asking here about what?
The person.
Person. Very nice. Good. Okay. Next, is he happy? The answer, because he has got a new car.
Why?
Why? Great. Yeah. Why is he happy? Because he has got a new car. Great. Good. All right. Next, is that? It is a mouse.
What?
What is that? Very good. Yes. What's that or what is that? Great. Okay, we're asking about things here. It's a mouse. Great. Do you know what's the plural form of mouse, Rayane? If we have
mice.
oh, excellent job, very good. You see here, mouse. The plural form is called mice. What do we call this kind of plural, right, Rayane? What kind of plural is this? Mice. It is called. Normally, how do we form the plural? If you want to form the plural of a noun, generally speaking, what do we do?
We add s.
Yes, and sometimes es, and sometimes again es. The same thing
Yes.
that we learned right in the
Verb.
it's verb endings. It's the same for the plural forms, especially for the regular plurals. The regular plurals, I mean, right, nouns that, the plurals that are formed on the basis of the general rule, which is adding s or es or is, right? But here, is it a matter of adding s or es or is?
No.
So that's what we call irregular.
Regular.
Okay, the plural here for mice is an irregular plural, right? There is no rule. You've got to just know it, right? Okay, that's all. Okay, next question. Did he arrive? Say yes.
When?
When did he arrive? Right here, talking about yesterday. Very good. Next, we are they? They are at home.
Where?
Okay, yeah, very good. Which place are we talking about here?
The home.
The home. Another word for home, another synonym.
House.
House. Very nice. Good. Is crying. Say my brother and my dad.
Who?
Who is crying, right? All right. Who is crying? We say my brother and my dad. Rayane, can you give me one reason why dad and dad and the brothers are crying? What's the reason? Why are they crying?
I don't know.
Maybe they lost a family member, right? Maybe we don't know, of course.
Yes.
There's no context here. Maybe they lost a family member. Maybe the mom is dead, right? Maybe what? Maybe there is no dinner.
Yes.
No dinner, great. Everyone great to go, but no dinner. I'm very sad today. I'm not in a good mood, right? Okay, everyone go to bed or go make dinner by yourself, right? Okay, well, next question. Is the cat? We got it's on the keyboard.
What? Where?
Where? Very good. Yes. Where is the cat? It is on the keyboard. Right. You know what does the keyboard mean?
It's a keyboard. The board the you can write in it the letters,
right.
digital letters in the computer.
It's a kind of plastic board, right? All right, a board made of solid, mostly of made of solid plastic and so on, and that contains keys or buttons, right? That we can hit on, right, in order to give instructions, normally to give instructions to the computer, right, to basically to the central unit, right, and then to right, the data are showed on, right, or showed up, right? Okay, that's very nice. Do you know other parts of the computer, right, Rayane? Right? Can you give me 5 parts of the computer? We got the keyboard.
Okay. Mouse, display.
What is it?
Display.
Display or the monitor. Very good. Or
Yes.
Yes, good job.
Mother card.
Motherboard. You mean the
motherboard? Yes, motherboard.
Great, the motherboard, the mother card. Yes.
Power supply.
Power supply. Very nice. Power supply. The power cable. And that's part of the okay. But inside we got the power, battery, right?
Yes.
Inside and attached to the motherboard, and we got something which is most important one, right, in the computer. What is it? It's the heart of the computer.
The CPU
of the computer.
CPU processor.
Processor, very good. Yeah, the TPU, great. Very nice. Good job, great, Ryan. You're good at computer science. Maybe great if you know, great, you focus more, great, on learning and studying and practicing, great, something related to computer and so on. Maybe great, if you study computer science very well, you may, great, one day find yourself, you know, great, working as a computer engineer, great. Very nice, good. Okay, here we go. Next question. We got, did you buy? We got here a lot of things.
What?
What? We are talking here literally and clearly about things here. Okay, is your birthday? You got tomorrow.
When?
And is your birthday? Very good, excellent job. Next, makes dinner. Say my granny.
Who?
Oh, so here we are talking about a person, but where is the person here? What person? Who is that person we're talking about?
Granny.
What does it mean, granny?
Grandmother.
Okay, grandmother. Right? We say sometimes grandmother and also sometimes
Grandmom. No.
yeah, grandma. We say grandma and granny. Look, when we say grandmother, is it formal or informal word?
For
Grandmother.
I don't understand.
You don't know what does formal and informal mean?
No.
Oh, so formal, it means that's the, you know, right? That's the highest form of the language. I mean, as we said, right, in Arabic, الرسميات, طريقة الأسلوب.
Yes.
Right, okay. We use, especially in the administration or in the administrative arena, right, area or institution.
Yes.
We use these terms, right? Grandmother, right? Okay. But when you say grandma, when you try to change, to deform the word a little bit, or granny, to deform it more and more. Okay, now we're talking about informal, right? Okay, so you know.
It's the familiar form. Yes.
right, informal right, واحد الطريقه غير رسميه اللي كنديروها في الزنقه كذا كذا كذا، ولكن نهار تكون في واحد الوسط اللي هو institutional مؤسساتي ولا كذا ولا administrative اداري، ضروري كنستعمل واحد الاسلوب شويه لبق، right? Okay.
Yes.
تحيه and so on and so forth. Great, very good. Now let's move on to the last two questions here. Are you running? The answer, because it's too late.
Why?
Why? Always when there is a because, it means that you're asking about the reason. So I should use why. Okay, so instead of using why, Rayane, this is a challenge. Can you use any other words that can help you express the meaning of the question without using why, to show the reason without using why, to ask about the reason? Can you use any other word, right, that can be helpful without using why?
I still
about it, right? Okay, so you can use what, but you need to
yes.
How are you going to use what? Because what can be used for everything, right? It can be used to ask about a lot of things, right? Okay.
What the problem? No.
What's the, instead of saying the problem, we are talking about the
reason. What's
what?
the reason?
Running, right? Okay, what's the reason you're running, right? Okay, what's the reason are you running for, right? Or we say why, what are you, on peut dire, right, what are you running for? On peut dire comme ça, right?
Yes.
What are you running, et vers la fin il faut ajouter for باش نعبروا على البيربز ولا reason, right? What are you running for, right? Okay, say I run because I'm too late, right? Good. The last question, Rayane, right? Is Jack? We said he is in bed.
Where?
Where again we're talking here about the place. It's very, very simple. Where is Jack? Right, he is in bed. Great. All right, very nice. Okay, it sounds good right now. All right, now let's go back to where we have started. Do you have any question? Is everything clear for you, Rayane?
Yes, it's clear.
Right. Now, okay, let's go back to where we have started. نرجع إلى حيث بدأنا. Right. We're going just to focus on the following linking word. You're going to give me examples, question for each linking word to make sure that you understand how to use them correctly or not. Let's start here with what. Can you use? Can you provide a question using what? It's the easy.
What do you think?
What do you think? Yes, it's correct. Right. You give me an opinion or whatever, and you say, hey, what do you think? Or you suggest an idea, right? How about going swimming tomorrow morning, right? What do you think?
Yeah.
Very good. Yeah. What? Now, how?
How do you understand the letter?
How do you what? Yeah.
How do you understand the letter?
The letter. How do you understand the letter? Can you give me the answer? Give me the answer to this question.
Not the letter. How do you understand the question?
How do you understand the question? Wow. Okay, so give me an answer to this question. Give me
I understand it in the opposite form or the other form, like or how do you spell the letter, the word, this word?
Yeah, how do you spell it? This is a very common question. Now it's clear for you, right? Now it's clear, right? How do you say, what's your name? You say, my name is Phillips, right? How do you spell it? And then you start spelling the, letter by letter, right? That's one way, but I want to make sure that you understand how to make it to express manner. Use how to express manner. What do you say?
How? How did you
think about what you know very much. You know many things about, computer science, technology, ICT, different applications, Windows, robots, right? Think about that, right? How do you control robots, right?
Oh, yes.
How do you, right, convert a Word document into a PDF document? How do you run, right, a script or a code? How do we, what do we say, right? How do you, I don't know, right? How do you deem, do we say redeem? How do you how is Robux money, right, on Roblox? How Robux money, right, is redeemed into real money, right? These are some of the things that are quite relevant to you. This is manner, right? Very good. And for the number, how would you state it, right? For the number,
how many letters in the letter?
how many
How?
how many are? We're talking about letters. How many letters?
Yes, are in the letter in the word Y.
Very nice. How many letters are in the word Y? Sometimes it's good to give a clear, great, meaningful example. How many students are in the classroom? How a teacher? Can I ask you a question, teacher? How many students do you teach online? How many, Rayane, how many students are in your class? Yes,
20. Yes.
How many students are in your class?
21.
Oh, 21. Now it's very, very informative and meaningful for me, right? هذا السؤال عنده معنى ومفيد بالنسبة إلي. مزيان، معلومة أفدتني بها. ملي غنبقى نناقش مع الاساتذه كذا ولا نقاش تعليم عموم وخصوصي، كنقول لهم اودي الخصوصي في الغالب كتلقى ليفيكتيف ديال التلاميذ راه 20 ستودنت، 20 15 شي مرات حتى 30 ما يوصلهاش، 25 ربما ما يفوتهاش بعد. Okay, for us right here in public in Morocco, as you're talking about another country, in the public schools here in Morocco, maybe the minimum is 30 students, right? ربما المينيموم هو 30 تلميذ. The maximum, right, sometimes 50 grade students. 45, 44. Sometimes the maximum would be 50 students in class. Okay, so well, why?
Why are you running?
Why are you running? Right. Okay, so you remember, right, what we talked about, right? Yes, about that. Why are you running? Very nice. Who?
Who is this ugly this Rob? Who is this teacher?
Yeah,
Who's
he's the monster, right? The leader of vampires. Right. Very simply, think about family. Teacher. Who is your dad? Who is your father? Who is your mother? Very simply, try to make it very simple. Ryan, when it comes to tests, من لغة للتست تصور أن الأستاذ أعطاك السؤال أن تأتي بجمل to give examples of sentences. حاول دائما أن تفكر في أيسر الأمور وأبسطها وأقربها إليك. ما تضيعش الوقت وتضيع الطاقة الذهنية ديالك كتفكر في شي سؤال صعب بعيد عليك. لا، فكر في أقرب حاجة ليا. المهم لا نوت ديالي لو بوان ديالي ما يمشيش ما ضايعش واخا تكون الجمله بسيطه جدا. who is your father؟ عوض ما نفكر في شي سؤال وفي الاخر يكون عندي السؤال فيه خطا في لا ستركتور ولا خطا في التعبير ولا ما عنده حتى معنى. Right, the question. Right, try to take things easy. They say, right, the English means say take it easy. Right, هذا مثل انجليزي for proverb. Right, take it easy. خذي الامور بيسر في العربي. Right, yeah. لا تعقد الأمور على نفسك خاصة لما يتعلق الأمر باستحقاقات وامتحانات وكذا. Now let's move to where.
where do you live?
Where do you live؟ أحسنت. هذا هو سؤال تعلمتموه في الإنجليزي. Where do you live؟ مع what's your name؟ Where do you live؟ Where are you from؟ جميل. Very good. When
do you go to school?
you go to school. جميل. 10 على 10. أنا جاي نقول when do you great. لا ألوي الأمور على نفسي. Great.
Which things are easy for you?
هلا سميت هذا الشيء؟ دعنا لا نعقد الأمور. سميها. Example.
Which colors are your favorites?
Which color?
Which color is favorite for you?
Is your favorite. قول ببساطة يا ريان. Right? بسط الأمور. إن بعد العسر يسرا. Right? Which color
do you prefer?
Do you prefer or do you like? خلي علي حتى ديك prefer صعيبة. Which color do you like? Very nice. Good. Okay. The last thing here is gonna be whose. لم نتعامل مع whose ولكن دعنا نعطي مثال. Right? Yes, whose. Plus the noun الشيء الذي تسأل عنه. Right? The things that you're asking about. And then you see
who's this book?
That is إلى ما إلى الآخر. Is this حتى الآخر.
Who's this book?
whose book أولا. Right, yeah, the noun. Whose زائد الاسم ما تسأل عنه. Right, what you're asking about. Whose
book whose
book
is for
is this.
is yes.
Right.
Yes.
Is this. Whose book is this? لمن هذا الكتاب. Whose plus noun book thing they are asking about. And then you say, is this? علاش is this? On a commencé avec l'auxiliaire, the auxiliary plus, you know, the subjects, because this is the question. L'inversion de sujet. Il faut inverser. We have to invert the subjects, right? That's the question, right? Very nice. You've done a good job, actually, Rayane. And luckily, we come to the end of the lesson. This very focused, concrete lesson. سؤال درس خفيف وجميل جدا. Right? في نصف ساعة. إن شاء الله, right? Another half. We'll keep another half of time to another day. I will see if I have time tomorrow. We can rearrange and I will contact you to you know, to schedule, you know, right, the time for the lesson. Do you have any question before you leave? Because another student is waiting.
No.
Okay, that's it for today and see you next time, inshallah. Goodbye.
Goodbye.